Today, we will delve into a poignant and intriguing topic: how the 20 members of the classic series Little House on the Prairie cast tragically died. While this beloved show evokes cherished childhood memories for many, it also harbors somber tales about the fates of its actors. Let's explore their lives, losses, and the enduring legacies they left behind. Richard Boole as Nels Olson. Richard Boole left a lasting impression as Nels Olson, the kind-hearted and patient store owner in Little House on the Prairie. Nels, often embroiled in troubles caused by his wife and unruly children, became one of the series' most cherished characters. However, Richard Boole's life faced significant challenges. In 2013, he was diagnosed with pneumonia, necessitating hospitalization and ongoing treatment. Despite receiving the best medical care, his health continued to deteriorate, and he passed away on February 3, 2014, at the age of 89. Michael Landon as Charles Ingalls. Michael Landon portrayed Charles Ingalls, the quintessential loving and dependable father in Little House on the Prairie. On screen, Charles exemplified strength and devotion to his family's well-being. In real life, however, Michael Landon confronted a much graver challenge when he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. In 1991, he began experiencing symptoms such as fatigue, difficulty eating, and insomnia, an alarming contrast to his usual vitality. Initially attributing these issues to stress, Landon soon realized the severity of his condition. Despite extensive treatment, his health rapidly declined, and he passed away in July 1991, at the age of 54, leaving behind a profound legacy and cherished memories for his audience. Kevin Hagen as Dr. Hiram Baker. Kevin Hagen made a memorable mark as Dr. Hiram Baker, a devoted physician in Little House on the Prairie. Known for his compassion and dedication to the health of the town's residents, Dr. Baker became a symbol of kindness. Unfortunately, Kevin Hagen faced his own struggles. In 2004, he was diagnosed with esophageal cancer. His condition worsened, leading to his death in July 2005, at the age of 77. Though he is no longer with us, his legacy and the memories of his role continue to resonate. Catherine McGregor as Harriet Olson. Catherine McGregor portrayed Harriet Olson, the haughty and scheming character in Little House on the Prairie. As the wife of the local grocery store owner, Harriet often created chaos for the Ingalls family, providing memorable comedic moments. Despite her strong on-screen persona, Catherine led a rich and vibrant life. She passed away peacefully on November 13, 2018, at the remarkable age of 93. Dabbs Greer as Reverend Robert Alden. Dabbs Greer brought to life Reverend Robert Alden, a kind and compassionate figure who provided spiritual guidance in Walnut Grove. His warmth and wisdom made him a pillar of strength for many. However, Dabbs faced health challenges as well. In 2006, he was diagnosed with heart disease and kidney failure. After a prolonged struggle, he passed away in April 2007, at the age of 90. His legacy and the impact of his role remain in the hearts of his audience. Victor French as Isaiah Edwards. Victor French portrayed Isaiah Edwards, a rough-around-the-edges but kind-hearted farmer in Little House on the Prairie. Known for his honesty and emotional depth, Isaiah became a beloved character. Yet, Victor's life was marked by difficulty. In 1989, he was diagnosed with lung cancer. Despite radiation therapy, his condition worsened, and he passed away in June 1989, at the age of 54, leaving behind a treasured legacy in the hearts of his fans. Ruth Foster as Melinda Foster. Ruth Foster, a talented actress, made her mark as Melinda Foster, the warm-hearted postmaster in Little House on the Prairie. Melinda was always eager to assist her community and uplift those around her. However, Ruth faced her own battles. In 2010, she was diagnosed with a severe form of arthritis, which led to a rapid decline in her health. By 2012, she was unable to care for herself and passed away in May 2012, at the age of 92. Ruth's legacy and her beloved role will always be remembered. Merlin Olsen as Jonathan Garvey. Merlin Olsen left a lasting legacy as Jonathan Garvey, a dedicated farmer and best friend of Charles Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie. Known for his down-to-earth personality and loyalty, Jonathan was an integral part of the series' narrative. However, Merlin faced significant challenges in his personal life. In 2000, his health began to decline, and by 2009, he was diagnosed with mesothelioma, a rare form of cancer. Despite undergoing numerous treatments, his condition deteriorated. Tragically, Merlin Olsen passed away in March 2010 at the age of 69, leaving behind a rich artistic legacy and cherished memories in the hearts of audiences. Carl Pitti as Townsman. Carl Pitti made his mark as a townsman in Little House on the Prairie. While his role was supportive, he provided an authentic glimpse into frontier life, reflecting the simplicity and integrity of the community. Unfortunately, Carl faced health challenges in his later years. By 2000, his health began to decline due to aging, and by 2003, he was unable to care for himself. Carl Pitti passed away in August 2003 at the age of 86. Carl Swenson as Lars Hansen. Carl Swenson portrayed Lars Hansen, the founder of Walnut Grove, contributing warmth and wisdom to the community. His character was knowledgeable and kind, but Carl's life was not without hardship. In 1978, he suffered a heart attack and was subsequently diagnosed with a serious heart condition. His health declined rapidly, and he passed away in October 1978 at the age of 70. Harsha Prairie as Alice Garvey. Harsha Prairie made a significant impact as Alice Garvey, a vibrant and passionate teacher in Little House on the Prairie. Her dedication not only transmitted knowledge but also inspired her students. However, Harsha encountered severe health challenges. In 2020, her health began to decline, and by 2023, she was diagnosed with a meningioma. Despite surgery to remove the tumor, her condition did not improve. Harsha Prairie passed away in August 2023 at the age of 78. James Jeter as Hans Dorfler. James Jeter left a memorable impression as Hans Dorfler, a diligent and reliable blacksmith. His perseverance and professionalism made him an indispensable part of the community. However, in 2007, he was diagnosed with heart disease, and his condition soon worsened, leaving him unable to care for himself. James Jeter passed away in March 2007 at the age of 85. Shannon Doherty as Jenny Wilder. Shannon Doherty portrayed Jenny Wilder, an energetic young woman who brought joy to the Ingalls family. Yet, her real life was marked by significant struggles. In 2015, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Despite undergoing extensive treatment, her health did not improve, and by 2019, the disease progressed, requiring surgery. By 2023, her condition had worsened, and she was unable to care for herself. Shannon Doherty passed away in July 2024 at the age of 53. Eddie Quillen as Buffalo Bill. Eddie Quillen made a memorable impact as Buffalo Bill in Little House on the Prairie. With his natural talent and charm, he infused the character with a unique vitality. Tragically, Eddie faced significant health challenges. In 1989, he was diagnosed with cancer, which progressed rapidly, rendering him unable to care for himself by early 1990. He passed away in July 1990 at the age of 83, leaving behind a cherished artistic legacy and fond memories in the hearts of audiences. Ivan Boner as Mr. Case. Ivan Boner portrayed Mr. Case, a supporting character that encapsulated life on the frontier prairie in Little House on the Prairie. Through his simplicity and honesty, Mr. Case provided insight into the challenges faced by the community. Unfortunately, Ivan's life was marked by difficulty. In 1988, he was diagnosed with cancer, which advanced quickly, ultimately leaving him unable to care for himself. Ivan Boner passed away in December 1988 at the age of 64. Sam Edwards as Bill Anderson. Sam Edwards left a lasting impression as Bill Anderson, a kind-hearted service provider in Little House on the Prairie. His dedication and warm nature made him an integral part of the community. However, Sam faced health challenges beginning in 2000, and in 2004, he was diagnosed with heart disease, suffering several heart attacks. Sam Edwards passed away in July 2004 at the age of 89. E.J. Andre as Jed Cooper. E.J. Andre made a significant impact as Jed Cooper, a wise and kind-hearted character in Little House on the Prairie. With his intelligence and warmth, he became a pillar of support for many in the community. Yet, E.J. faced considerable health challenges. In 1980, his health began to decline, and by 1983, he was diagnosed with cancer. Despite undergoing intensive treatment, he did not recover, passing away in September 1984 at the age of 76. Dan Priest as Conductor. Dan Priest portrayed the conductor, a character that reflected life on the frontier prairies in Little House on the Prairie. His enthusiasm and love of music brought memorable moments to the series. However, Dan's health deteriorated in 1993 when he was diagnosed with heart disease, later suffering a stroke that left him requiring assistance from family. He passed away in April 2004 at the age of 80. Queenie Smith as Amanda Mayer Whipple. Queenie Smith made a lasting impression as Amanda Mayer Whipple, a kind and nurturing character in Little House on the Prairie. Her warm heart made her a pillar of support for many community residents. Sadly, Queenie was diagnosed with cancer in 1978, and her health seriously declined that same year, leading to significant challenges in her life. She passed away in August 1978 at the age of 79. Ted Gehring as Ebenezer Sprague. Ted Gehring portrayed Ebenezer Sprague, an honest and principled banker in Little House on the Prairie. With a stern yet warm demeanor, he played a vital role in the community. However, Ted was diagnosed with a serious heart condition in early 2000, and his health deteriorated by mid-2000, leaving him unable to care for himself. Ted Gehring passed away in September 2000 at the age of 71. Which role from Little House on the Prairie was your favorite? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below.